Hey guys, welcome back to another KeyForge video, and in this video we're going to be looking at all of the rarity upgrade cards in Winds of Exchange. And this isn't going to include the reprints because that would be a lot, and I just feel like doing the new cards because the new cards are going to be really cool and I'm really looking forward to it. But first, before we get into that, I kind of wanted to give a little bit of an update as to where KeyForge is currently. So as you may know, there was a Gamefound update that was posted today that reads about the update with the translations. However, if you scroll down a little bit, there is this shipping update that says that we will start to see shipment before the end of May, and that is for all of the English decks. So if you have it in a different language ordered, then that might take a little bit longer, but we should be able to see these by the end of May or early June at the very latest. So I am very looking forward to this, and I hope that we can continue to see this good progress from Ghost Galaxy. And thank you to Ghost Galaxy for making this possible, because I know that all of the KeyForge fans were looking forward to getting these decks, and it's very good to know that there is a date set for when these should ship out. So now, moving on to the actual cards of this video, we have an upgraded Equidon called Freelancer. It reads, at the start of each turn, the active player takes control of this creature. This creature may be used as if it belonged to the active house. This card can especially be helpful when you have a card in your opponent's battle line that you think is super overpowered, or it's just a really annoying effect, because what you can do is you can put this on that creature, and then when it's your turn, you can fight with it, then destroying it, if you really don't have any other way to destroy that creature. And the other way to use this card would be to just use that effect that that card has. But also, thankfully, you have kind of a self-destruct after every turn, because when it's your turn, you can always just fight with it and get rid of it that way. And moving on to the next upgrade, we have Insurance Policy. And this card I have talked about before, but just to say it again, it basically reads, play, lose 1 Ember. This creature gains destroyed. If it is not your turn, gain 4 Ember. And this card is kind of cool because it is exactly how it sounds, Insurance Policy, because you're basically loaning the common supply 1 Ember, and then when this creature is destroyed, then you gain 4 Ember back. So it's almost like you're investing your Ember. Moving on to a house where I don't see many upgrades, this Mars upgrade, R Evolution. It reads, this creature and each creature with the same name as it gains, after reap, deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. This card could be pretty crazy, especially if you have a bunch of token creatures, because what you can do is you can make a bunch of token creatures and then put this upgrade on one of those token creatures, making it so that every token creature has this effect. Moving on, we have a Sanctum upgrade, Friendship. This card reads, when this creature would be dealt damage, if it has 1 or more neighbors, that damage is divided among its neighbors as evenly as possible instead. This card could be especially good if your opponent has some good Brobnar creatures, because then all those high power creatures won't be damaging just 1 creature, they'll be damaging multiple creatures, making it so that you can actually have your creatures survive longer. This card could also be helpful if you had a card that was every damaged creature captures 1 or something like that. I know there are cards out there, but I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I know that there's definitely cards out there like that, so that could also be helpful in that situation. Moving on to another Sanctum upgrade, we have Halo of Enlightenment, and it reads, play, make a token creature. This creature cannot be attacked while its controller controls a token creature. Now, this card is way overpowered in my opinion, especially because what you could do is if you have a token creature, especially if you had a good token creature that you enjoyed the ability, then you could play this token creature and then play the upgrade on top of the token creature, making it so that then this creature can't be attacked, and especially since you will be controlling the token creature, that can't be dealt damage, so it's basically invincible. Unless, of course, something said destroy a creature, or, of course, board wipes. Moving on to the only rare Star Alliance new upgrade, Mirror Show. Play, make a token creature. This creature gains after fight after reap. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly token creature is a copy of this creature. Now, this is actually pretty crazy because you're basically making every single token creature into a different creature. So it's almost like you're making a token creature out of a token creature because you're making it all of the same creature. So it's definitely a confusing card, but I think this could come into play in some situations. Especially if there was some way to make this card onto another card that was really overpowered, or has a good action card, or just has a lot of power or a lot of armor. It could just be really useful. Moving on to Unfathomable, we have Extrematode Infection, and it reads, play, put 3 hatch counters on Extrematode Infection. At the start of your turn, remove 1 hatch counter from this card. Then, if it has no hatch counters, destroy this creature and make 3 token creatures. Now, this card is definitely interesting. I'm not sure where this is going to be super helpful, because there's a lot of other ways that you could do this, unless if you really like your token creatures, in which case it would be good to get 3 of them out. So, with this one, I could see it going either way. Because if you like your token creature, then that's understandable, you would want to play this card. However, if you didn't like your token creature, then that might just be a waste of 3 cards. Because you have to use cards to make token creatures. Moving on to our last upgrade, Weak Link. And this reads, this creature gains, while this creature is exhausted, your keys cost +6. Now, this could be a crazy card, especially if you had some sort of weird combo, and I'll try and explain this to the best of my ability. So, take this card that I explained before. If they have a token creature out, then you can put this on their token creature, making it invincible. Then you can put Weak Link on there. And this makes it so that basically their creature can't die unless, of course, they want a board wipe or if they have destroy a creature effects. So this card can actually be really cool, but it could hurt you at the same time. The way it could hurt you is if your opponent has no creatures out, then technically this is just going to be a chain in your hand, so you might just want to discard it. However, this card is a really good card to keep. So that's going to be it for this one. However, the card of the day is going to be Our Evolution. And this is because I really like this card, because especially if, like I said, you put it on a token creature, because then all of your token creatures are going to have this effect. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching. That's going to be the end of this video. And I hope you guys enjoy KeyForge Winds of Exchange, and I know this is super exciting for it to be coming out in roughly a month, and I personally cannot wait to look at some of these decks on this channel. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any ideas for other videos, or if you have any thoughts about this video, comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. So, thank you guys for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.